Selling a home in today's slow market feels impossible, but it does not have to be. Most sellers make predictable mistakes that cause delays. The right approach can still attract motivated buyers quickly. I'm Valerie Barber, and in this video, I will show you the strategies homeowners are using right now to sell quickly, even in a slow market. All right, let's talk about what actually works when the market feels quiet and showings are not flying in like they used to. Because even in a slower market, homes still sell. The difference is that the homes that sell fast usually have a very intentional plan from day one. First up, let's talk about pricing smart from day one, because this is the number one factor in a slow market. When buyers have more choices, they get picky and they shop value hard. If a home is even a little overpriced, buyers do not think, oh, maybe they will come down. Most buyers think something must be wrong and they move on. Then what happens is the home sits, and the longer it sits, the more people start wondering why. The goal is to price in a way that makes buyers feel like they need to act, not like they can wait you out. That does not mean giving your home away. It means positioning it correctly so it shows up as a strong option compared to the competition that buyers are also touring right now. A smart pricing strategy is about momentum. The first week is your biggest window to create urgency. Next is staging and presentation. And I promise this does not have to mean hiring a full staging company and turning your house into a magazine spread. In a slower market, presentation matters more because buyers are comparing everything. The home that feels clean, bright, and easy to picture themselves in are the ones that get the quick offers. Small improvements make a big difference here. Think of it like this. Buyers decide emotionally first, then they justify logically. If the home feels dark, crowded, or distracting, they start mentally If the home feels dark, crowded, or distracting, they start mentally subtracting value. If it feels fresh and well cared for, they lean in. Simple things like clearing off counters, removing extra furniture to open up the space, letting in natural light, and making sure the home smells clean can completely change the way buyers experience it. And if there are a couple of small cosmetic items you have been putting off, like touch-up paint, a sticky door, a loose handle, or a beat-up baseboard, those little details matter because buyers notice them fast. Now let's talk about a professional marketing strategy, because this is where a lot of listings lose momentum. In a slow market, you cannot just put it in the MLS and cross your fingers. The market has to create demand. That means quality photography that makes buyers stop scrolling. It means video tours that help buyers feel the flow of the home before they ever step inside. It also means reaching people who are not actively searching at the moment, but would move if the right home popped up in front of them. That is where social media marketing and targeted ads can be a game changer, because it expands your pool of buyers beyond the ones refreshing the search portals every morning. I also like to make sure a listing has a clear story. What is the lifestyle here? What is the best feature? What makes it stand out? When the marketing is done right, buyers show up already excited, and that shortens the decision timeline. Another strategy that can really help in slower conditions is offering incentives that motivate buyers. This is not about throwing money at the problem. It is about making it easier for the right buyer to say yes. Depending on the situation, incentives might look like offering to help with closing costs, creating flexibility on the closing date, or including a few items that the buyers love, like certain appliances or a home warranty. Sometimes it is as simple as being strategic with terms. A buyer who is nervous about monthly payments might respond strongly to certain concessions that reduce the cash needed upfront. A buyer who is nervous about monthly payments might respond strongly to certain concessions that reduce the cash needed upfront. A buyer who has a home to sell might respond to a timeline that gives them breathing room. The key is to match the incentive to what buyers are actually struggling with in the current market. When I structure incentives strategically, it can create a faster decision because it removes a hesitation point. Now, let's talk about working with the right agent because this matters more in a slower market than almost any other time. When homes were selling instantly, you could get away with a basic approach. In a slow market, experience and negotiation skills matter because the strategy is not just about getting a home listed, it is about getting it sold. I focus on reading the market in real time, watching buyer behavior, tracking what is happening with competing listings, and adjusting fast if we need to. I also make sure every showing, every conversation, and every piece of feedback turns into a decision. If something is holding buyers back, I want to know early, not after the house has been sitting for 60 days. And when offers come in, the negotiation is not just about price. It is about terms, timing, repairs, and keeping the deal together from contract to closing. In slower conditions, the agent you choose can absolutely change the outcome. So, if you want to sell fast, even when it feels like no one is buying, focus on the big 5. Price it right from day one. Make the presentation irresistible. Market it like it deserves attention. Use incentives strategically when it makes sense. And work with an agent who has a real plan and can negotiate confidently. Are you thinking about selling in this market? What is your biggest concern right now? Time, price, or competition? Share it in the comments so we can break it down together. Hi, thank you for watching my video. Please click the like and the subscribe button to my YouTube channel. And if you're ready to get the process started with home buying or home selling, then please give me a call today. Thank you. Bye.